and welcome to Gierok Farms. Today, on this beautiful sunny day, we're going to be unloading a load of straw. I guess you'd call it a commodity to us. We're going to be using it bedding for our cattle for the winter. We do have some straw that we baled of our own from the oats. However, we don't know if we'll get our corn stalks bedding in. Depends upon the weather always. So this is kind of an insurance policy we have of sorts, that we buy straw to use as bedding. Looks like Hazel's going to help us today too. George has got the area in the shed here where he's going to be putting the straw. He's putting down some plastic so that the straw doesn't draw up any moisture from the ground, just to keep it better.
Yeah, we learned from experience that once it's in here for more than a year, it picks up so much moisture. And I've done this in my other shed with just little squares, and we had a little bit of that pile that wasn't on the tarp, and it was like night and day. Almost the whole last bottom layer was spoiled because of that. So, and this is just leftover pieces from the silage pile, so nothing to lose there. So anyway, this is our oat straw. You might have seen the boys baled this here a couple months back. Excellent stuff. Probably about this much yet in the hay barn. So our plan is to use little squares. Very rarely the oat straw turns out this good. It just happened to be the type of the year, even though it wasn't a good oats year. But I don't think I'm going to have enough, because we're going to use this under the dairy cows, and the stuff we had left over from other years, there's not that much left, but it's very long and stringy. It doesn't work as well in the auger for being under the cows and stuff.
The auger.
The manure auger in the dairy barn. So really, this here stuff we plan on probably using, just a fraction of it for this next winter. I think we're going to need, so this will probably carry us through more than 1 year, probably 2 years, depending on how our oat straw turns out next year. So typically our longer oat straw, we just use it in the heifer barns and stuff like that, so it still gets used in the calves and different places anyway. It's still good, but right now the price isn't too bad, and it's very available, and the quality is excellent. So kind of got to take it when you can, because when you get a year where there isn't that much, you may not get any, or your quality, you might have to settle for something not so good. That's kind of our deal. And it's like insurance, having more than enough in case next year doesn't come together. So we got to get to work. Our guy has got other places to be.
Stay back here where it's safe. Looks like that one's gonna fall. Hopefully it stays on the wagon. That was a good move.
There's quite a bit left on there yet. We're not going to want to come out any further than that. We can stack them 4 more here, but I got 6 over here now. We'll put them where that old spreader is, but we'll just take them off for now. Have them pull ahead. We'll get them off over there.
Okay, George wants you to pull ahead to that end because he's got to put a bunch in the front. Thank you. Be sure to check out our store at GierokFarms.com for any merchandise you might be interested in. We now have stocking caps available, and we've restocked our caps, and we have some new colors available as well, and shirts and sweatshirts because it's getting to be that fall season now. Finishing unloading the bales here. I'm here with the truck driver, and he has some facts for us. So on your truck, how much weight can you haul on your truck?
It could be 80,000 gross, but the truck weighs 30,500 empty. So about, is that 24.5 pounds roughly?
So what you hauled today to deliver these straw bales, how many bales did you have on your load?
49 bales on the trailer, and they were just under 1,000 pounds each.
Well, that's a pretty big load to haul. So do you haul a lot of loads of commodities for farmers, like straw and hay?
Seems like this summer that straw has been more popular than hay because there's so much hay locally in Wisconsin.
Well, it looks like some really nice straw that you delivered today. I think it'll be great for George here at High Hillside Acres. And
well, if we get any corn stock, we shouldn't need this for a couple years.
you got a big hole back there. You got to put 2 more up there. You got a gap. You have to take these 2 down and use 1 to try to push it back. He had me picking up the loose hay, so I wasn't here to supervise. got the last of the straw in the shed. Thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure you like and subscribe.